My first question, is St. Pete changing?
Oh yeah, big time. Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, completely different city than what I grew up in.
Why? How?
A lot of, really just a lot of the culture, the craft brew scene, you know, obviously the creative culture. We have a lot of millennials and other, you know, younger generations kind of moving here because of some of those things.
How many murals?
I'd say, you know, solid 100 to 200, you know, full like wall murals like this, but a total of around 500, even the smaller, you know, little stamps as we call them on some walls.
When was this started?
This was started and completed in May of 2014. Again, this is more about the idea of, you know, those corporate entities and those, you know, big business embracing the arts.
I was going to say, and artists too, being able to embrace corporate entities.
Exactly.
Because sometimes there's a little bit of a, a
lot of a disconnect.
Yeah. But they do work together. Sometimes, not all the time.
Right. Yeah, it's a good idea for everybody. You know, it's great for the artists. It elevates them to another platform. Then it shows, you know, the customers of that business or that corporation, whatever it may be, that they support the arts and that they, you know, maybe care a little bit about the little guy. We don't have much of a graffiti problem here in St. Pete, unlike New York or Detroit. You know, a lot of the murals in those areas kind of grew from the graffiti or the need to, you know, cover vandalism or something like that. Not necessarily the case here in St. Pete. You know, we all have roots in graffiti and in street art or whatnot, but a lot of it really grew from fine art.
What's the number one thing you hear that's most surprising of people who take the tour? What do they say?
I think a lot of it is just, you know, people are surprised that, you know, St. Pete or this region has, you know, so much culture to offer.
It's changed.
Right.
Dramatically, I would say.
Big time, yeah. You know, it's a lot of the arts disciplines kind of overlapping and you know, small business, big business working together with the arts. It's all culmination of all that together.
How do you go from what's up here to there?
Right. Well, what we'll do generally is, you know, draw out the building or have a photograph of the building and kind of, you know, design the mural to this architecture.
Stop number 2.
So this is really cool. I just pixel sticks. If and when you see this on Murals in St. Pete, there is this app that you can download. You tap your phone to this, there's like a little computer chip in this thing. And it shows you a video on the artist or takes you to their website or something like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it gives you a little more information on the artist or the mural or that specific project.
A lot of people used to just retire here.
Right.
But now you said that's why people are moving here.
Right.
They're opting to be here much earlier in their lives.
Correct.
But for what?
It's really just a matter of that the St. Pete spirit, I think, you know, and everybody kind of working together.
We've taken it from sort of a novelty of like, oh, and this is where the mural is. Now you can't miss it. Here, it's a part of the fabric of the.
It really is.
It's becoming part of the and really quickly.
You know, outside of, you know, the beaches, places to drink with the craft brew places, you know, all the wonderful restaurants we have. You know, this is what we have to offer, you know, other than the sunsets and, you know, a lot of the reasons why people always came to Florida.
What do you recommend for somebody that hasn't come down, who's thinking about coming down for the first time and they want to get the best of these murals? How do you do it?
Contact, you know, one of the tour companies here in town.
Start there. I think this has got to be one of the coolest walking tours I've done.
Yeah?
Honestly, yes. We're literally in the middle of the alley.
Yeah. No,
this is where it is.
Yeah.
If you want to see it, you have to come here.
Right. You know, a lot of these guys and girls, I think, you know, respect the real art of everything that's going on here. So they don't, I don't think that they want to see it, you know, go away, or they don't want to destroy it like they might want to in other areas, you know?
If you don't go and actually look at what you're looking at, then you don't know which one's going to speak to you, and it will.
Right.
Whether it's glass or leather, it doesn't matter.
That's the magic of it, you know, it's you find that something that you relate to, you know, that you know, speaks to you. But a lot of times it's something simple or primal, like the mood of it, and something, you know, very, it's something for everybody.